Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I am super happy to have you back here. And if you are just seeing this face for the very first time, or you're just stumbling on my video for the very first time, welcome. We are super happy to have you here. Have you hit that subscribe button yet? If you haven't, please go ahead and do so and be a part of the family. My name is Blessing. So today I want to talk about the things that you should take along with you if you're relocating to the UK, either for school or for work. And I'm going to talk about these based on my experience when I was relocating to the UK, things I wish I carried, things I wish I did not carry, and the lessons I learned when I got to the airport. So if this is something that sounds like you'd like to hear more about, please do not forget to hit that like button and share to someone who might want to see this. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I would say is that if you're a student and you are relocating to the UK, I'm sure that your first 3-4 months might be a bit rough for you, because of course you're paying your school fees, you're trying to get accommodation, and all those things are all coming from your pocket. So you definitely should be able to have at least food stuff for yourself while you're trying to run around to settle in first. But as a working professional, I regret carrying food stuff, because I spent over 110,000 naira getting like extra space for my extra luggages because of food stuff. And when I got to the UK, I realized that everything I carried, everything I wanted, was actually here, and I did not need to buy those things, because of course I am earning. I am basically I'm coming in as a professional, and that means that I'm earning every month, and I could afford those rather than use 110,000 to pay for an extra luggage. I should have just avoided that and not carry too many food stuff, or perhaps I would have just not carried any food stuff at all. And for you as a student, I believe that it's okay for you to carry your food stuff, at least if you have like space for 48 kg on the flight you're taking. Then you should make maybe 23 kg or 24 kg for your food stuff, and the remaining 24 kg or 23 kg you can use it for your clothing and any other thing that might be important. But if you're a working professional, I really think that you do not need to carry food stuff. Like, don't waste your time. You end up paying for extra luggage, and the money you use in paying for extra luggage would have, if you come to the UK, those things, if you buy them, it's almost the same price, or might even be cheaper buying them in the UK. But once you're paying for an extra luggage, I don't encourage you to carry any food stuff that will make you to pay over 60,000 or 70,000 for an extra luggage. Some people even pay more than that. Really, I've not seen any food stuff that is so important that I cannot carry, that I cannot buy here, that I have to pay that much for. Apart from beans, I know like beans is not really the kind of beans we have in Nigeria, is not really here, but of course the African stores, they have it as well. So I mean, why stress yourself carrying those things when you know that you can buy them here as a professional? The second thing I'll talk about is meat products. Do not carry meat products. You can go on the UK website, I think it's gov.co.uk. I can't remember very correctly. I'll put that up here. You can go to the UK website to check the things that are allowed and things that are not allowed. Meat is one of those things. You can carry your smoked fish, or rather your dried fish, your stock fish, your dried periwinkle, your dried seafood, or whatever, but do not carry meat products. I did not have an issue at the airport, either with the custom or with the Dubai airport or any other place I stopped up until I got to the UK. I didn't have any issue, but I didn't carry any meat products. I only carried plant products, and of course I carried some other fish-like products, but I did not carry meat products. It is well stated on the UK website that you should not carry meat products if you're coming from Nigeria to the UK. And another thing I'll say is this: if you're coming and you're carrying something like beans or any grains at all, make sure that the grains are free of insects. Just because mine wasn't checked does not mean that yours might not be checked. So avoid carrying meat products, and you can carry your dried fish, your stock fish, your periwinkle. I carried dried periwinkle and any other dried fish product, but definitely avoid carrying meat. And if you're carrying any tropical grains from Nigeria, make sure that the grains are free of any insects or any anything that looks as if it's moving around. Just make sure it's free of it. Yeah, so number 3 on my list is that all your perfumes, all your body liquid products, or whatever liquid products you have, your hair products, your perfumes, your cream, your body wash, whatever product you have that is above 50 ml, make sure you have it in your check-in luggage. Package it very well, cork it as much as possible so it will not by any means spill into your entire luggage, and make sure you pack them into your check-in luggage and not into your hand luggage. Hand luggages, even within Nigeria, when you're flying within Nigeria, you're flying to any other country, you're always warned that your check-in, your hand luggage should not carry a perfume that is more than 50 ml or thereabout. So if you have like a big 150 ml perfume, 200 ml perfume, and so on, please make sure that those are actually in your check-in luggage. And yeah, so to avoid any stops and avoid any embarrassment. Number 4 on my list is for you to be watchful. Watch your products, watch everything that is going on. If the customs stop you and they want to go through your luggage, please put your eyes on them, watch what they are doing, be sure you know what they are putting in your bag or removing from your bag. Of course, sometimes you see like a lot of custom officers around who might be checking other people's stuff. Please be sure that what you have in your bag is what they are putting in your bag. As a matter of fact, I will encourage you to label everything in your bag with the same pen, with the same labeling style. So if anything that is odd enters your bag, you can you can see it clearly that this is not yours. So make sure that everything you're carrying along, be it food stuff, be it hair product, anything you're carrying along is properly labeled, well packaged, and label it with the same pen or the same writing equipment, so you do not have to like start making, it's mine, it's not mine. Watch closely. I did not have any issue. Mine was actually an easy breezy until at some point I will give you guys the gist where I had issue. So make sure you watch the officer, the custom officer that is checking your luggage, and make sure that everything you have in there is labeled and you're looking at what they are doing. The next on my list is after you're done with your luggage with the custom officer and you're good to go, you're about to check in your luggage. That's where the problem started for me, because I did not weigh my luggage, each of them. I did not weigh them to check whether they were 23. I actually paid for 2 extra luggage, which cost me 110,000 or more, if I'm not mistaken. I did not weigh them separately to see what it was like. I just assumed that if I'm getting like 90 kg, everything should be 90 kg. So I did not weigh each of them to see that, okay, this is 23 kg, this is 23 kg, this is 23 kg, and my hand luggage is 15 kg. I just assumed and packed things in. When I got to the airport, it was quite embarrassing, but I really did not care. At that point, I did not care. I had to start taking things out. Luckily for me, my friend came along with me and he helped me to take some things from like my gari. I did not carry my gari along. It was really painful. It was beyond 23 kg and it was a problem. And if it was like 24 kg or maybe 23.5 kg, they might have still let me take it in, but it was way above that. So I had to take out my gari and some other things, including my, I'm embarrassed to say this, but there's this really nice kitchen bowl I have. It's a glass bowl, and I took it along and I couldn't carry it. It's so sad. Another one I could not carry was my oven baking, my oven glass. I could not carry it along. I had to take those out. And one other box I have my jewelries, I had to take those out. So what I did is I had to like bring almost everything out of my bag and start rearranging them, and then I got a 23 kg each. Is it 23 or 26 kg? I can't remember, for each of those bags. So please, while you're at home, make sure you have like a scale to weigh your bag. Weigh it to be like 22 kg or 21 kg, so that if there's a difference, there's a variance at the airport, you will see that maybe it's not much. Maybe their own weighing system is different from the one you might have at home. Just make it a little below what is expected at the airport. Next thing on my list is please wrap your luggage at the before you check it in, right? So they wrap my luggage with nylon, so that way if anything cuts through my luggage, I know that I can actually hold the airline for it, because I package it as proper as possible. So I wrapped my luggage, but not all. But luckily for me, even the one I did not wrap was still safe. The one I had my food stuff in was a bag. I wrapped all. and that's something I encourage you to do if you've not done that before. Maybe when you're taking a long trip somewhere, please drop your luggage to really help you, give you that peace of mind that okay, no one is touching or no one is going to touch this luggage. Of course, you're going to pay for that and get ready for that payment. Travel period might be different for each person, right? Some people might travel in winter, some in spring, some in summer. It depends on when you're relocating or when you're moving to the UK. But regardless of when you're moving, I believe that the aircraft itself is really cold from Nigeria to Dubai or wherever you might stop. If you're taking a straight flight, I also believe that if you're taking a straight flight, maybe directly from Lagos to London, I believe that the aircraft will be cold as well. So please take along with you some cold clothes. For me, the aircraft was actually very cold. I enjoyed it. I really like cold weather, so I was fine with it. But at least I had something to wrap myself with. So make sure you carry like a scarf and like a cold maybe sweater or whatever to just wrap yourself in the air flight, regardless of what season it is. If you're using like Emirates, I know Emirates really gets cold, and you definitely need that sweater or any cold clothes at all. And the next thing is what a lot of people forget to do, which is still the same cold clothes. The aircraft might not be too cold for you because at the end of the day, you have like all those duvet that they give to you on the aircraft usually, and once you have that, you might be fine and you feel like okay, you're good. But once you get out of the airport in the UK, depending on when you are coming, you would feel the cold. It will just hit you like, oh my goodness, it's actually cold. I basically came in the spring, just when winter was about winding down, and then I actually felt the cold, but I was happy because I really love the weather. So make sure you carry it. Make sure you carry a cold cloth, sweater, a jacket, maybe just a scarf, to help sometimes, so that you will not be surprised by the weather, so that you can get entangled with the weather. The next thing on my list, I was supposed to say it earlier, but well, it's down the list, so it's okay. When you are packing, for me, I would say pack as much clothes as possible if you are a student, if you have the space for it. But your jean is the most important clothes I would say you should pack, because jean is not cheap here. For you to save some money, buy enough jean for yourself, because jean is not cheap at all. You can carry like 5 pairs of jean depending on how much you wear jean, but I would rather you carry more jean than carry shirts and than carry gowns and all that. And you do not really need your heels, because since I've been here, I've not worn heel. I've only worn heel one day, and it's been like how many months now? It's been a while now. So pack enough jean for yourself. Pack like t-shirts for yourself. If you have shirts, long sleeve shirts, pack for yourself, but do not overpack. However, if you are a working professional and you wear normal shirts to work and all that, I would say as long as your shirts are still good, you buy quality shirts while in Nigeria, bring your things along. It's not like the weather is not that different apart from maybe the winter period. Normally the weather is still okay. All you need to do is to wear, maybe if it gets too cold for you, is to wear your jacket on your already the clothes you brought from Nigeria. So you don't need to come here and start buying clothes all over again. Same clothes that same thing to have in Nigeria still works here. If you ask me, you do not need to like plan for a whole new wardrobe when you're in the UK. It would be nice for you to take your shirts along when you come here. Just buy a very, very good coats from a high-end retailers or something, and then put it on the shirt or on the clothes you have that you usually use for work. So I know some people like to read books like I do, like you like to have those like your shelf arranged with books and all that. It's good to have your shelf arranged with books, but please do not pack books, because you're going to waste your time. And because most often we've read the books we have on our shelf, will you still come back so that you can start reading the same book? Now everybody uses iPad, uses notebook and all that, and we just swipe through and read our book on our e-systems. I don't think you need to carry your books when you're relocating to the UK. It's just going to take a lot of space. You're just going to make your luggage heavy for no reason, and you do not need it. So please dump your books back in fact, if you're packing right now while watching this, do not carry any book. You don't need it. Like, stationaries are everywhere. You can easily buy them for really cheap. So if you have all those novels, all those how to be this book, all those motivational book and everything that relates to that, please dump it back and do not bother carrying them along. The next thing on my list is your hair product. So I just got like a lot of Tresem products when I was moving. That was before the month I moved. I actually had like I went shopping. I bought a lot of Tresem products, hair products for myself, and I could not dump those hair products. In fact, some of the hair products I bought, I even gave to my mom, and some other ones I needed them, so I didn't give her because I really knew that she would not use them, and I just could not dump those hair products back in Nigeria. So I came along with my Tresem product, my conditioner, my deep conditioner, my leave-in conditioner, my detangler. I came in with all those things, but guess what? They are all here. You don't need to. If you don't already have them in Nigeria and they are not maybe really full, that you know, if you throw them away you feel bad, you do not need to bring them. You just have to come here and buy them. There are some £1 shop all over the place. They call them Poundland or Pound Shop, where you can buy things for really cheap. But it's important for you to carry your wigs. I really like to carry on my natural hair most often. If I have my way, like I'm always carrying my natural hair. But other times, of course, I can just put on wigs. Wigs gives me headache, so it's a bit, I'm always in between, should I wear wig or not to wear wig, because most often if I wear wig, after like some 3 hours I start having headache. I have tried to change different people to, I've tried to give my wig to different people to make it for me, and I still keep having the same issue. But to cut a long story short, carry your wigs. Wigs are not cheap here. Anything hair related is not cheap here. Going to the salon is very expensive. The least you pay for maybe just packing gel is £60, which of course if you put it in naira, you're already talking about approximately maybe 40,000 naira. Right now approximately 40,000 naira for £60, or 45,000 naira actually. So you don't want to spend all that money making your hair every time. Yes, sometimes you want to make your hair and look good, but other times just stay at home, wash your hair. There's always water running, there's always lights to blow dry your hair by yourself. So please do not carry hair products. You can buy those hair products here in the UK. Yep. So okay, number 11 hits me a bit because I carried my some cooking utensils. For example, my my oven glass and one other bowl like that. Yeah, a couple of other kitchen stuff I carried, and I did not carry it along anymore. I had to dump it at my aunt's place because of course they were going to actually be too heavy for me to carry down here. So guys, you do not need to carry any kitchen utensils at all. The prices are not so cheap, but of course you can still get kitchen utensils for yourself here. Most often your house might come with everything. The apartment I'm currently living in came with everything. Though I just had to buy like a very large pot. Apart from the pot I bought, I believe that everything is in the apartment. I also got a blender, and that was my fault because I didn't blend most of my things from Nigeria, like my egusi, that's my melon and the rest. I didn't blend them from Nigeria, and of course I use my blender for smoothie and other things, so I had to buy a blender. But apart from that, most apartments will have all those things already in them, and you do not need to buy them. So don't carry along any kitchen utensils at all. You do not need it. So while this might be after arrival, you've arrived in the UK, now it's time to do it yourself. So in this country, I believe that everybody basically earns the same. Yes, I mean, you might be earning £80,000, £90,000, but the other person that might be working in a kitchen or might be serving you is not earning too far from what you're earning. So basically everybody, you know, there's like equal rights to earning, sort of, I would say that. Everybody has the right to earn well, as much, you know, if I would say. So for that reason, expect that if you want a carpenter, you're going to pay like per hour. So imagine paying a carpenter 22 pounds per hour, or 30 pounds per hour, or 25 pounds per hour. So you have to do a lot of things by yourself. I'm sweating, guys. It's not that one that you guys shout on Uber guys in Nigeria, or you know, talk down on Uber guys or anything. Once you arrive, you are going to roll out your stuff by yourself. You're going to, you know, there's so many things, so many DIY related kind of activities here. So do not look down on anybody. Don't see an Uber guy and start acting, you know, vulgar for the person. Please don't act in any disrespectful way. Everyone you see, there's dignity in every label here. So once you arrive from the airport, don't start shouting at an Uber driver or start acting like, you know, I don't want to use the B word, but or you know, I don't want to use the B word at all, but just be respectful there is dignity in every label here. Anywhere you are in this world, always be respectful anyways. So guys, that is it from me today. I will make it more like a more granular video about the foodstuffs I carried, and if that would help you, that list would help you to be good. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.